boys and girls. I'm going to do a little drawing lesson with you today so we can make some very tall birds, and we'll use some different line designs to create our very tall birds. If you can gather just some simple tools like a tall piece of paper and some kind of drawing tool like a marker or some kind of coloring tools, that would be great. And then I'll give you a chance here to go grab your materials, and then we'll come back and have some fun drawing some very tall, silly birds. Okay, so to draw your very tall birds, we're going to start off with a shape at the top of your paper. I'm going to use a teardrop and just kind of draw the top of the bird. Give them a big beak, maybe a funky hairdo, maybe a sleepy little zigzag eye. Maybe a colorful belly, and then I'll decorate it. At the bottom of the beak. And then I'm going to trace over this first one so you can see it easily with Sharpie. There's the belly. Now I'll continue on and I'll make some more birds along the top of the paper, and I'm going to just continue to use Sharpie, but you can use pencil first and then use Sharpie. Now we're going to add some very, very tall legs, and that will be kind of a fun way to add some interesting line designs also. So we'll start at the top with our very tall legs, go all the way down. We'll swirl it around, and then go all the way to the bottom and add some fun little feet. And then add the other leg, go all the way down, swirl it around, maybe like right at the knee, and then add some feet. And then we'll continue to do the same thing for the other ones, except we'll change up the line design. So we'll come all the way down, maybe do a zigzag line, and come all the way down, and add some big feet. Straight line, zigzag line, all the way down, add some feet. And then we'll go to the next bird. How about this time we'll make some wavy lines. And then come down, add your feet. Again, wavy lines, add some feet. And lastly, we'll start with, maybe a circle shape there. So it's like a dot. And there we go. Now we need to add some color. So next we'll add color. Before we add color, I'd like to add some kind of horizon line or some kind of texture to the ground so that we can kind of tell that this is the ground, and then it creates an illusion of space so that you can see that the birds have their feet on the ground. And you can add other things. Maybe you could add little friends that the birds have, or a birdhouse. You can get creative and kind of add more details to yours and fill in the space to make it an interesting composition where you're using all the space on your paper. And then once you're finished with that, you can erase any pencil lines that you might have, and you can start adding color. So I have some markers here that I'm going to use to add color today, and I'll just use those to kind of trace over the legs and color in the birds. Okay, so now I'm going to make some confetti coloring or some like kind of colorful line designs on the bottom, and then I'm going to trace over the very, very long legs that we have for our very tall birds. And I want to thank Art Room Glitter Fairy for this fun lesson that I found online. So I'm just going to trace over these, kind of go around them, and then go down. All right, and there you have it. Some silly, very tall birds. Have fun. See you later.